The work which I'm doing with orphan and vulnerable children. The main task is to make sure that the orphans and vulnerable children, they get education. Many of grandparents, they live with their grandchildren after the parents has died because of HIV. For example, there is a grandfather who is very old. He's taking care of 4 young boys and girls. And he cannot afford to take care of those grandchildren. So we started to send them to school last year. We support children from primary school, secondary school, vocational training, also in college. For me, education is very important because without education, I could not be in this office and I could not do our work with the children. I was living only by my mother. When I was 14 years, my mother died. So I was being taken care of my grandfather and my grandmother. I wanted to go for college, but my grandmother was not able to pay transport and school material for me. But I got scholarship from Mission 21, Bachelor of Divinity, for 3 years. If I'm doing home visit, I'm trying to show them that even women, we can work, not only men. All who are leading the project are women. What I like in this work is to help children what they need. The orphan are psychologically affected. Yeah, they need many counseling or helping psychologically to cope with the situation. It has happened, no way, so we need to start another way of life. My vision in the society is to see that this work we are doing is important for the children, also for the community. This work of helping orphans should not be for the church only, because the children at some years to come will be the owner of the community, so we will have a good community.
I already joined the theological school for whole years, and every day, nearly every day, I will pass through old ladies who is collecting garbage and cardboard in Hong Kong for a living. They will resell the cardboard. I pass through her every day, but I didn't have one moment to care about her. I saw her, but I didn't really see the lady. Until the end of the semester, I become less busy. I think it's some kind of responsibility. I have to care about somebody as theological students. So I go to the old lady and I just want to give some money. When my hand is put into my pocket, the old lady just smiled gently and said to me, "Young man, I have enough." That embarrassment, just like the whole world stopped. And then I realized how long the distance between me and the poor people. About 9 years ago, I found an organization. It's called the School of Caring for Poverty, which focus on the experiential learning to help them to really understand. And by understanding, I mean they can really feel and see what the poor people see and feel. We created this game for these young people, family, so that they can have the experience of how hard, how heavy of collecting cardboard, and we will let them guess after collecting all this heavy cardboard how much indeed they can get. They will be amazed how little they can get when collecting this such heavy cardboard. From their testimony, I will see the power of love. That's why from time to time I would like to visit this family a lot. People usually think, where do the energy come from? They think energy comes from resting, consuming, or buying, or accumulating wealth. But as the Bible teach, that our energy not come from these, but come from you use what the God gave you, and it's actually realized when I visit different families. You can make other people feel they are loved, they are valuable. And this is the energies come from for me to do actually all my jobs. When I see I can teach well and people feel satisfied when in the lessons, and that makes me feel good also.
Buenos días amigos y amigas, ¿cómo amanecieron ustedes? Nosotros acá nuevamente para llevarles un programa más de Abriendo el Surco. Bueno, y estamos muy bien acompañadas acá, hoy hemos madrugado, ¿verdad? Un poquito. La participación, o sea, al existir Abriendo el Surco, un programa campesino hecho por campesinos que vivimos en el campo, facilita dos cosas. Uno, un poco, estamos hablando un mismo lenguaje, pero también yo creo que Abriendo el Surco ha jugado un papel muy importante en la organización, en el tema de sostener la tierra, o sea, de revalorarse como campesino. El hecho de que nos tengan como menos, no somos menos. Es como recuperar nuestra dignidad.
7:26. No sé, Janet, si nos vamos a la otra cancioncita. ¿Está listo con la canción Pequeño Agricultor?
El pequeño agricultor.
Oh Costa Rica bendita, mi pedacito de cielo, quiero decirle en tu nombre al pequeño agricultor. No abandones la parcela, no la vendas por favor. Por tus hijos, por la patria, trabájala con amor. Por tus hijos, por la patria, trabájala con amor.
Entonces yo siempre digo en la radio, donde quiera, mi compromiso social empieza desde la relectura popular de la Biblia. De ahí empieza, es un compromiso cristiano, de verdad. Nos enseñaron que la vida tiene que estar pegada a la realidad, la Biblia tiene que iluminar la vida, no la Biblia para leerla, para rezarla. Desde la relectura popular de la Biblia no nos interesa tener iglesias llenas, nos interesa que la persona, sea ser humano, que sea tomar en cuenta, que sea lo principal, que no sea lo que la persona genere.
Yo estuve junto con Janet en la lucha contra la minería, que duramos como 16 años hasta que logramos desterrarla, ¿verdad? Hicimos todo lo que pudimos y logramos echar la minera.
Codo a codo, en las calles. Esa lucha no la ganó un abogado, esa lucha no la ganó un técnico, esa lucha la ganamos las comunidades campesinas organizadas. También el DEI participó, por supuesto, con la formación, con la participación, con el acompañamiento, porque no hubiera sido posible todo esto si también toda esa formación, a pesar de las dificultades, las caídas, las embestidas del sistema capitalista, sigo creyendo en que la vida es posible y que es posible que al final de cuentas los cambios han venido desde abajo, desde las comunidades campesinas, desde las comunidades indígenas, desde la gente empobrecida han venido los cambios en el mundo y seguirá siendo así.
In capitalist society, we always just treasure our own happiness. But if you can enjoy other happiness, is it a very smart move? And that is my own story. Although I spend a lot of time in helping people without single dollars return, but I have lots of return from their own happiness, their own satisfactions, and their change, and that makes my life fruitful.
Some of my children, they now finished in university. Some they have already employed, and they are coming back to support their relatives and their children. So when they say that I'm here because of the church, me, I'm proud of that.